Welcome to the Concrete Structures Simulation. In this simulation, you will investigate various factors that influence the strength and durability of concrete. You'll create and test different mixtures of concrete and add strengthening materials. Your goal is to keep a concrete beam that is experiencing a load from breaking. Your first step in the simulation is to visit the Rebar Center and decide if you want to add any metal to your concrete beam. To do this, click on the Rebar Center icon at the bottom of the screen. If you do not want to add rebar, click on the Mixing Center icon at the center point of the screen. If you do want to add rebar, click on a given size of rebar and drag the bar to the concrete form on the bottom of the screen. The numbers on the side of the bin indicate the thickness of the rebar. Here is 3, thickest is 14. You can add up to 5 pieces of rebar to the form. You can place the rebar in any one of 5 different horizontal positions within the form. However, once you place the rebar, you cannot move its position unless you click the Reset button. Clicking the Reset button returns all of the pieces of rebar to the bin. You can also change the vertical position of rebar within the form. To do so, click on the vertical controller on the left-hand portion of the screen. After you have completed adding and positioning the rebar in your form, click on the Mixing Center button at the center bottom of the screen. You can use any proportion of the 5 ingredients, cement, gravel, sand, air, and water, in the Mixing Center to make your concrete. 20 total bags of the ingredients must be added to make your mix. Remember that proportion of ingredients you use in the mix is up to you. Click on the Testing Center button at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen once you've decided on your mix. Here, you'll set your curing time. You can range from 0 to 25 days. Once you make your decision, click the Mix and Cure button. The status box at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen displays the current concrete mix and curing time. The box also displays the amount of weight added to the concrete beam. The readout currently shows 0 kilograms on the beam. To test the strength of your concrete beam, add weights by clicking on the weight buttons on the lower right-hand corner of the screen. Remember to add weight slowly to the beam. If you add too much weight too quickly, the beam breaks. You can click on the Reset button at the center bottom of the screen to test lower weights. You can also change your concrete mix and/or rebar added to the beam by clicking on the Mixing Center or Rebar Center buttons at the bottom of the screen.